Wow, this is heavy.
A home doesn't need to be huge to be comfortable.
I want to smell baked goods every morning. Don't you?
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim. Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. Ride strong.
Hey, Katana, guess what animal I am?
Can I hear it again?
Huh?
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded. What can I get for you? Of course. You lead, I'll follow.
Wow, this is heavy.
Did you bring a torch? These old forts can get pretty dark inside. Thought I heard something. You can't win this!
Hold on. He wants it. I guess what?
I'll let you win this time. Just kidding.
Call yourself a Nord?
Won't stop me. Kill
Didn't anyone teach you that actions have consequences?
How pathetic.
I could stay outside all day. Carrying a little too much? Everything okay? Okay, sure. Off we go.
You look nice. If you happen to have some cabbage soup, hand it over.
You go on ahead. Let's get going. Still here. Of course. Need anything, you just say the word.
Lovely day. It's so beautiful and bright. I can practically hear my sister saying, "This is simply insufferable. Where's my parasol?" Oh, beautiful. I'm glad we met.
My friend. What is it? I'm sure you have your reasons. All right.
Can I help you? Is there anything else you need?
Those warriors from Hammer, they've got curved swords. They've curved swords.
We're not alone.
Someone there?
Must be my imagination.
I moved here from Helgen
It
after
will be
your
a
family
good
was
day.
killed. No
Feel
mother
it in
should
my
have
gut.
to bury her daughter.
We're not alone. Nothing here after all.
What's wrong? Now
I
that's
don't
how
understand.
It's done. I'll try and make this quick.
Done. That hurt.
Can't handle the quiet. Right now? I guess I'll just be moral support. Will you be cooking something with all that garlic you have? Hey there. Giving me something sharp and shiny? Okay. Ready to go? Maybe I carry some things? Shall we? When someone keeps a place maintained, that's something else. This is typically a great time to eat. Or nap.
I just cook and clean and do whatever it is they ask of me.
Everything okay? Letting me borrow some things? Such a good friend. All right.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. No, I think I got this one. Thanks, though.
When you're done, let me know. Okay.
Would you like to do something about this?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Of course. For that price? Sure.
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're good for nothing at all. Till
It's
next
late to
time.
be wandering around, isn't it? You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an honorable path you're on, friend.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Somebody help! Someone do something! Help!
For the sons of
No more!
Should we do something?
Expecting not for you!
No! Be careful.
Smells like a mixture of all sorts of things.
Hi. Do you need to lighten your load? Okay.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Need something? Listen to me, stranger, and listen well. The Khajiit caravans are not to be trusted. Sanyon says betrayers shave their rear ends to resemble the Nord ones they are fond of licking. But Zajira, she is loyal to the Talmud. Her rear end is not shaved. Zajira need not prove her loyalty. She has informed Sanyon many times of where to find Talos worshippers in exchange for fine skooma. He is a Talmor agent and Zajira's friend. She sends him letters by courier. It has the list of names and locations of potential Talos worshippers. Sanyon then kills the infidels and makes a tableau. That is a fancy elf word for a murder party. This gets the attention of the Stormcloaks, who then redouble their efforts against the Empire. The saviors get stronger, and Zajira gets her skooma. Everybody wins. Oh no, they cannot transport the skooma to Zajira. It is not allowed. For this, there are peddlers in Sanyon's employ. You may see them on the road from time to time. They smell of hay and skeevers. Zajira did not say this. That is the meat talking. Does not have nice things to say like the skooma. Alright. Do you not know? They are the wielders of the dawn magics, ancient spells that brought the moons back to elsewhere and saved all of Tamriel. Oh no, it was never a matter of when. Zajira is forever grateful to her gold. They are traitors. No, not traders, traitors! They sell wares and weapons to the worshippers of the false god. It seems the stranger's ears are full of yarn. They are not traders, they are traitors. Betrayers, backstabbers, infidels, dogs. Yes, Zajira does good work too. The bodies west of Riverwood, that was her doing. People come to pray to the false god. Zajira sometimes warns them that Talos is but a man. Yet still they pray. Zajira has no choice but to tell the saviors of their blasphemy. She thinks it would be best if they die. Then they can meet Talos in the next world, where he is just another man scratching himself and smelling his fingers. Zajira does not think so. She has sniffed many fingers and done many unsavory things for her precious skooma. Most Nod fingers smell of meat honey and blood, but those who pray to Talos like to make these out of snowberries. This is how Zajira tells them apart, by their fingers. She has told Sanyon as much. Yes, Zajira finds Talos worshippers and reports them to Sanyon. Right now, she is shadowing the one called Sonia. She is waiting for her to leave the inn and contact her fellow Talos worshippers. Zajira has waited a very long time. Zajira agrees, but these are not innocents. These are Talos worshippers. The saviors of the moon have stated they must be punished. Zajira does not like killing so much, but as she has said before, sometimes the only way to open their eyes is to close them. Remember what I said about the caravans?
You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something. I want to be an adventurer like you. His name is Meralki. Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
Rorikstead is mentioned in songs. I find quite lovely.
My name's Yarborough, and yes, I do accept tips.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both. My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right? But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what he's getting himself into. What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it. I cannot deny the truth of what you say. Eric is all the family that I have left, but it's wrong to hold him back as I have. Go and tell Eric that I've changed my mind. I'll see about borrowing some money in Whiterun for his armor. Watch what you're doing.
Did you have any luck talking to my father? I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn.
I only take real coin.
Until
here.
next time.
No handouts and no bartering. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Of course. See ya. What are you doing that? Yes? Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Mm-hmm.
Psst. It's okay.
If you need a meal or... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I wonder if there's anyone here I know.
It really depends on the day. Moments like this, everything just feels right.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
Take a look. Until next time.
You are mastering the art of relaxation.
If you need anything, I'm here.
And what might you need, hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Safe travels.
They don't look peaceful.
What do you need? Until next time.
Hi. Lead on.
What do you need? Good day.
Hiya. Right.
Yes? Take a look. Farewell.
That's some mud on my skin. So nice.
What in the... Help! Get... I'm a priestess of Arche or Orki as our... Speaking of which, could you help me with the last rites for a dear childhood friend? He was a fool, but thought himself a warrior. I loved him for his dreams, but these delusions were what sealed his fate. Thank you. Please take this skull of my friend there and bless it at the shrine. I will reward you when you return it to me. Good day.
Another quiet day.
Huh? Jeez. I...
Need... Yeah? What?
Another quiet day, I hope.
Thank you. I thought that beast would be the end of me.
Need something?
What is it, Elf?
Hail, friend. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame
What are you
and
thinking
fortune.
about? Sure. Anything good? Well then. Feeling all right, friend?
How's it going?
I'm about to blush, aren't I? Okay then.
Hello. Can I help you? Hello. Are you lost?
No one's getting in our way.
Yes, I suppose it's not something you see very often in Skyrim, is it? Where I come from, they're very common. Valenwood, all the way to the south. What about you? Are you from here? Oh, I should have figured as much. Forgive me. Do you know Skyrim very well? I see. I don't suppose you're in need of a traveling companion, are you? I could use someone to show me around this cold, unfamiliar place. I'm a very good archer too, so I could watch your back in return. What do you say? Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. My name is Ari, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Lead on.
Could you make some for Cappy too?
What are you making?
Weird lights and sounds, huh? I bet they're having a really big party in there. He seems a little unhinged. Yes, my friend. Ifre's blessings.
I think a bug fell on me. fell on me. Huh? I love getting a little lost sometimes. I don't think I should be wearing this. What if you and Katana had a duel?
Oh, Megara. You know they have other plans.
What? It's not a terrible idea.
You just want to watch.
Maybe I do. There's nothing wrong with that. Saving the world in style.
Here we go again.
Stay alert.
You saw that, right? Would you like me to cure you? What will it be? You got it. I'm just going to grab some garlic from you. Alrighty.
Uh-huh. Is something the matter? Sure. Anything good? Shall we?
Time to die.
I knew I'd find you.
Death comes for you.
Does this feel good?
Die, damn you!
How can I help? All right. Okay,
Hello. You need to lighten your load. Off we go.
Yes? Of course. Fine. Oh, excuse me. I think that last bandit we killed might have been ill.
With a little love, this fort could look marvelous.
Come on, let's see what you're made of.
I don't have time for this. Are you alright?
If I had control of this fort, it would look a lot different.
Generally, bandits actually taste quite nice. The meat can be a little tough, but there's not a lot of fat.
What a beautiful evening.
Up for a sharpshooting duel sometime? Loser buys drinks. Make mine. Spiced wine. Excuse me. I used to play the Ravens game at night, but the mornings were mine.
Hello there. Greetings. Okay.
Weather shifting. Can't see much. That cloud looks like a wedge of cheese. stay close so we don't lose each other.
Or don't. Maybe we could play some hide and seek.
Her friend wouldn't have much trouble with that game.
Oh, right.
If we found a way to a tavern, I wouldn't complain.
Hiya. Do you need to lighten your load? What is it? Okay. When you fall, I'll catch you.
No problem. Did you want to chat? After you?
This is nice, right?
Uh-huh. I'm here for you. Anything special? Onward.
Can you wear that armor all day? Because they're not chickens. Keep your eyes peeled.
You must be exhausted. Let's see what we got here. Did you want to chat? What is it? I don't really like this, but you. All right.
When I get homesick, I just look up. The clouds, the sky, they're different, but similar too.
looking very dead.
They get in the way far too often. I might have to just go solo. Where's Ari? Is she dead? I liked it better when it was on top.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Until next time.
Falkreath's forests feel different. I sense spirits here very similar to those at home. Step lightly and stay alert.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
Can you hear the way the forest sings?
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
I'd really like a Calliope as a pet.
Need something?
Stupid. God's damned. Come on. No. Only a bit more. There. Ah, hello there. Come to appreciate the fine sights of Falkreath Graveyard? A little light on conversation, but that's the great thing about having a one-way audience, isn't it? Ah, shame they couldn't keep a firmer hold on life, huh? I'm Durlak, by the way. Orc entrepreneur and companion of the road. A pleasure, a pleasure. I got to say, I'm relieved you're not one of these cadaver's relatives, or worse, the priest. The townsfolk do tend to get rather upset when I pilfer their belongings. Half of them are in the ground as it is, and the rest would rather take a dip in Red Mountain than visit their dead ancestors. I like to think that repossessing these things makes life more interesting. Well, for me at least. Oh no, I see where this is going. I've had enough experience since leaving the stronghold to recognize a lure when I see it. True, bandits are about the same as the average guard, but being trapped in a cell, or worse, used as a thrall, isn't high on my priority list. Maybe we'll see each other again, though. For now, I really should get moving.
Trouble?
Oh, I smell like Mora's armpit. Well, if you
In Valenwood we have little rodents called calopi. They look kind of similar to skeevers, except much cuter and tree-living.
A city nestled in the forest. It's beautiful. I love it here.
Come on in. You got warm food?
You want a drink?
You're making people a bit nervous. Should consider putting that weapon away.
If you cause problems, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Depends. Are you thirsty? Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Of course. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both? All right, then.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
That's a question I have asked myself for weeks now. Am I all right?
Will she be alright? Was it wrong to come here? I'm sick. I mean, it would be fine if it was just a cough, but, well, my body hurts so much I can barely walk. And those are the good days. On bad days, it hurts to be alive. Enough to make me wonder why I still am. Oh, I'm sure it's still nothing compared to the wounds soldiers get. But that doesn't provide much comfort. Not when my daughter is so young.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
That's kind of you, but there isn't a spell in the School of Restoration that's been able to cure me. I know now it's my destiny to die. That's why Archaea guided us here.
And you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful.
Oh, I know. My faith wasn't always as strong as it is now. In fact, I almost gave up on the Divines altogether. Henrietta, my baby girl. Bright, talented, and just enough of her father's courage to be brave without being fearless. She complains a lot too, but I forgive her. Which part? And here I thought you were going to say the complaining part. Not that you'd be wrong, but it'd be sort of mean to say.
Drink to our youth, today's come and gone.
My husband passed away not too long ago. She reminds me so much of him. If she ever asked me what he was like, I would have told her to just look in the mirror. Yes, believe it or not. When I was sure Henrietta was fast asleep, I'd crawl out into the forest and just let it all out. But all of that anger and hate left me the moment we came to Falkreath and met that sad couple. Here I was, feeling sorry for myself, yet my daughter is still alive.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped.
That's right. When I talked to Indara, I found out the girl they lost was about Henrietta's age, an Imperial girl like her mother. How can that be a coincidence? How is that not the work of the Divines? They blessed us by bringing us here. In Bruma, my daughter would have grown up without a father. In Riften, she would grow up in an orphanage. Here, she will have two parents, an Imperial mother, and the support of the village. I believe she will. I've yet to broach the subject with them because their loss is so fresh. Or maybe part of me is just unwilling to let her go. But I've told Runil of my intentions. He was a gallant man, and my best friend. Some would say we knew each other better than we knew ourselves. Yes? An alchemist told him about a magical plant that grows only in the damp forests of Valenwood. As a base agent, it could make a potion strong enough to cure any disease. Whether he found it or not, he promised to come back in a month's time for Henrietta's birthday. He never did. It was a foolish thing. A romantic thing, but the two are often one and the same. What did he think would happen to Henrietta if he never came back? If not for the guidance of the Divines, I shudder to think of the consequences. Yes, I plan to stay here with... I've already arranged for a plot of land, away from the trees, where the stone faces east. You're right, but it's not for me as much as it is for Henrietta. I want her to be warm when she visits me. I am. I thought... Now my heart is filled with more trivial concerns, and I often forget how lucky I am to have them. I am worried she'll forget me. She's just a child, and the memories she has now will soon be replaced. I know when she's older, she'll remember Indara as her real mother. It's wrong to think so, but it almost makes me jealous. I just want to be a part of her life, even when I'm gone. Well, these last few days I've tried to tell her all the little things, the stuff she won't understand until she's older. How to brush her hair, how to tell when a man lies, the perfect recipe for apple cabbage soup. I thought if I showed her all the little things, the big things would speak for themselves. She wouldn't have to wonder how much I loved her. Yet, when I talk to her now, all my words float by like dandelion clocks on the wind. By the divines. Why didn't I think of that? That's a wonderful idea. Thank you, stranger. I think Runil has a quill and paper he keeps for his journal. I'm gonna get started right away. And if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a small favor. I know she'll be in good hands with Indara and Matthews, but if you could look in on her from time to time, make sure everything's all right, I'd appreciate it. Truly, the divines must have sent you to answer my prayers. Thank you again, so much.
If it's a duel you seek, stranger, then I suggest you leave. I am not here to fulfill your desire for pain, or free you from your wretched existence.
When the Great War began, he was one of the first in our town to enlist in the Imperial Army.
It is a rather simple matter. I disobeyed a direct order from my superior. I was stationed in Markarth with 2 others. We were investigating a family that kept abnormal hours, staying up well past midnight. Unfortunately, myself and one of the other justiciars got into an argument over the children. The fool thought they were innocent. They were future rebels. The moment we arrested their parents, they would forever despise us. The wisest course was to execute them. The issue was made irrelevant, however, when the entire family was found murdered. That is insignificant. The family was dead and no longer worshipped Talos. Moreover, by letting a murderer run amok, we prevented the family from becoming martyrs. There was just one problem. Everyone assumed I was the murderer. It didn't help that I've been a rather vocal proponent of mass execution. So we decided it was best to use this perception to our advantage. Now, I never confessed to the crime, but I was stripped of my rank and exiled. This gave the perception that justice was served. The only thing I know is the person was quite efficient and extremely disturbed. The rest would be mere speculation. There's nothing to tell. I think he was fumbling through what must have been a small army of second cousins when I set his weapon on fire. Yes, and this is after I told him I was no longer a justiciar. But he was a rather stubborn Nord. Ondolamar estimated that Talos... I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't doubt his... Of course. The Thalmor are not the Empire. We do not share their frothing obsession with beauty. Talk to them and you'll... Although, I suggest you don a helmet in advance. One of those dwarven ones, lest his response shower your cheek. I tire of this game. That is all we are doing. When this war resumes, we will conquer the beasts who are not fit to rule.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Rest assured, there will be no attempts made upon your drink.
That's where he met a girl
All we ask is
in a
that
small
you
town
acknowledge
by the
the
Southern
truth.
Peninsula.
Matilda who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more.
He
When his
said it
ugly
meant
red head
nothing,
rolled around
but
on
it
the
changed
floor.
everything. He betrayed my trust, and the vow he made before Mara. But, Mara forgive me, I still loved him. That was the problem. But I also knew I couldn't stay in Hammerfell any longer. There were too many memories. I couldn't look at the desert sands without thinking about the war. And I couldn't think about the war. So we moved back to Cyrodiil, to Bruma, a place without sands or oceans. Well, things finally began to slow down. It took some time to patch our relationship back together, but we made it work for 20 years. And in the meantime, I had Henrietta. Safe travels.
You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an honorable path you're on, friend. Be careful.
So, should we have some of these dead man's drinks? We can unwind. Maybe forever.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an honorable path you're
Make it
on,
quick.
friend. What are you doing that for?
Definitely saw that.
What do you want? It is, my plan is to return to the Somerset Isle after doing a little sightseeing. I suppose that's the point. A huge cemetery is not something they are tolerant because as such, here, power makes the rules. They are not. I usually deflect their taunts and tell them to return in the morning when they have sobered. None ever do.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Gotta go.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
Yes?
Take a
Keep
seat.
a song in your heart to ward off the
Yes.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
This city may be associated with death.
Forest couple. Bulkroot is perfect for it.
Good to see you. Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good. My uncle Dengir was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the hold, I now serve as Jarl. Difficult? I'm a Jarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the hold. Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime. Farewell. Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
The god Arche was... Kust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. Take a look. But he willingly gave up this existence,
husband Matthias
that
and
we
I
might
tend
better
Crouch Lake
understand the vagaries of life and death. It is through the number of graves in this... I'll teach you some... May the spirit of Lavinia and
A sad
all
time.
those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved
Our daughter,
serenity of
our
the
little
spirit.
girl.
We'll all
She
meet
hadn't
Arche's
seen her
son
10th
or eight.
winter.
Best to enjoy the time we've got.
He ripped her apart, like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury. Sinding came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He stood. What could drive a man to do something like this? What could drive a man to do something like this? After each battle, more dead. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work.
And may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
Falkreath is a hard place, and tending a farm here is
War
thankless
is not
work.
new to Fall. Oh, merciful Arche, no. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest. Life is far too short, my friend. Don't waste it.
Clouds are gathering. Rain might not be far behind.
You have something to say? Well, save your breath. The way I see it, you don't have much more of them left. Talk is for cowards whose blades say nothing. A son of Cloud Ruler Temple named me the Desert Fang.
A bit
Only
shadowy
as
today.
Death's courier.
Spinners, priests of Ifrit,
Begone, then.
are said to be able to change the past and predict
Speak.
the future. I wonder if my mother could do that.
Akaviri, forged in a dragonland, did a sword and armor of the blades, sworn to the service of the true emperor. But know this, my sword serves no one. You could be Tiber Septim reborn, and I'll still send you back to the divines with your head in your arms. Because I am no blade. The swords and armor I wear belong to a dead man, a man I killed. It's not an uncommon thing. Make it quick. True, the one I killed to gain this armor was indeed a blade. A master of the dual sword technique, and my mentor. He was a man of 40 years, and I no older than a dozen. When I first bested him in single combat, yet he was still my better, and our bodies would never be at an age where I could prove otherwise. At 16, my mentor had exhausted his use to me in terms of body. I would have granted him death right then, if not for the secrets his mind guarded. The Way of the Nine, stances and techniques derived from the teachings of the divines. That was his legacy, and his gift to me, his only pupil. But only when I was ready. A phrase thrown around by masters of all disciplines who wish to teach their pupils the value of patience. What I wasn't ready for, and never would be, was religious nonsense with which he dressed the art of the kill. Now as I enter my prime, I search for the lesson that escaped into the void when we last crossed our blades. Fool, your words display the emptiness of your mind. It was my mentor himself who stated the stance of Arche was one passed on through death. Yet it's possible, as Arche governs life and death, that it was a test of one's scruples, and in killing him, the technique is lost to eternity. Yet if I hadn't struck the killing blow, then I myself would be lost to the void, and that's a trade only imbeciles like you would find worthy. You will understand little of what I speak, and much of it is of no practical use, but facile metaphors tossed around by dying man. But I will enjoy watching your brow twitch in confusion as I pass his words on to you. Take, for instance, Debella, the god of beauty. Fool, the stance of Arche is the very heart of the dual sword technique. Life and death, ice and fire. The nature of all things are born of two. This duality applies to both life and battle. When a mortal kills a foe, in that instant, Arche grants death to one and life to the other. Or so the priestly ones will tell you. Yet the true duality lies not in the dirt and stars, but in how the blade serves as both sword and shield. Twin moons, one sky. Each blade shifts from offense to defense, a mirror reflection of the other, and the opponent knows not where to strike. Yet as it is not a single stance, but a motion that adapts to its opponent, it has proved as impenetrable in theory as it is in practice. It snowed that night when it should have rained. My mentor looked at the sky and said Kynareth was all out of tears. And I said, Kynareth does not cry for fools. We drew our swords and dashed through the trees, our feet rapping against the snow. The night before I had chosen my stance. While most would use the flurry of Akatosh, the technique is too violent. I could kill my mentor and lose sight of the very thing I sought to learn. And in the spiritual sense, the Father does not come before the Son. It was the defense of Zenithar that shielded me from his attack. If I saw both his blades as swords and not shields, I could parry, if not kill. Our blades clashed, but made no sound, muffled by the snowstorm. His swords came at me from all directions, but I kept my eyes on his feet. Or more precisely, the tracks he left in the snow. There was a pattern there, if only I had more time. To Akatosh, I went for the flurry and the kill. Yet when I saw his blade rise to the block, I hesitated, only to see that very blade run me through. It was then that he revealed the true essence of the technique. I assumed he moved to protect his life, when his stroke came for my death. But the blade missed my heart by the width of a cat's hair. I made no such mistake with his neck. Just like that, it was over. I dropped to my knees and reached for my potion as his body drowned in a cascade of snow. I tossed the half-empty bottle beside his severed head and said he could have the rest. When he didn't respond, I couldn't help but laugh. All of it, the tracks, the blood, and his legacy, washed away in a tide of white. What you consider a fight, or even a war, is nothing more than a brawl between a great one. Like your queries, they range from the utterly pointless to the completely meaningless. Why do you defend that who would spit on your face for entering their land? Sovngarde is no different than Cloudruler Temple, a great hall of great fools who no longer walk this plane. Another simple query from a devout simpleton. The answer is tall, the Thalmor's while they are busy protecting their vital organs. Cyrodiil, fool, from the step of Yet it was his newly discovered faith in the workings of the gods that inspired him to develop the skills for which The world is full of such tales of fate and coincidence, and all the other instances. Every day we live without incident. You are a simpleton to At night, a dragon roosts in the hills to the south. There's a stag that passed through here. Fools all become heroes when they're... I confess, I've killed enough spring. It snowed that night when it should have rained. My mentor looked at the sky and said Kynareth was all out of tears. Gone, then.
You have fine taste.
I don't have time for this. We've done well.
What's going on?
Here we go again. Dead.
Let me just...
Have you been drinking?
That hurt. Don't die while I... Ready again.
If you see any signs of Talos worship, it's your obligation to report them to me.
What's going on? Onward.
Time to end this. Game.
Sometimes you don't know what lies beneath the surface. Well, until you break through it.
Watch out while we're...
Well, this is cozy. Do you feel a breeze?
Let's check everything. We shall get through anything that comes our way. Okay then. What's the toughest foe you faced?
Are you talking to me? Or a friend?
Not you, silly. Mysteries. I feel like there's so many here.
Violence solves everything.
Time to end this little game.
That's one for me.
not alone.
Death comes for you.
Huh? Huh? You're gonna die for that.
We can conquer anything. Okay.
Friend, it can't be.
course. Okay.
Are you okay? Uh-oh. What are you giving me? Shall we?
What was he thinking? Fool never saw me pull the ace out of my boot. Wizards. Now that's power. Bet they got... One of these days we need to head back to the Rift. Get some of that good Riften mead. Down the orc. For show, and someone had to die. Huh?
Do you have snack? What do you have? Do you have snack? Do you have snacks?
You wear that outfit well.
someone there?
We're not alone.
Kill you! Over here!
You want a real fight? Won't last.
Looking very dead.
Is someone there? Time to end this little game.
need 1 second. I'm back. That hurt.
It'll be all right. I'm not done. Hold on.
Your sword looks lovely.
I don't feel so great.
What's the very first thing you think about when you wake up?
Ow.
What an elegant light.
Colors say so much about a person.
It's always good to spend time with you. All right.
Deep in the dangerous dungeon they delved. Never mind. We'll be okay here.
Is that magic? Careful, please. Huh? Take a look. Aye. I hope you're Sherry. Carrying a little too much?
What's on your mind today, friend? I suppose you want me to carry something? Okay. It's good to have your company,